Welcome back everyone, this is the fourth part of the ASMR Spyro playthrough, and we're going to Beast Makers now. I would say out of all of the homeworlds in this game, Beast Makers is probably my least favourite. Not because I think the levels are bad or anything, but they're kind of plain. The colour palette is a bit you know, a lot of browns, a lot of greens, very muted colours. So it definitely fits in very well with the vibe that it's going for. It pulls it off very, very well, but I'm not really a fan of this homeworld as much as the others. I do quite enjoy the dragons here though. They have a kind of, well, they live in a swamp, so they have fun accents, and they're quite funny. So the first level we're going to go into here is Terrace Village. I would say that this is probably one of the hardest levels in this game. There are a lot of enemies that have very, very fast attacks, and you could really get stuck here for quite a while, so I'm just going to be as careful as I can to not take too much damage, but hopefully we will be fine. I'm going to go around this right path here, make sure I get all the gems. It's quite easy to actually miss gems in this level, so I'm just going to make sure we've got everything around that corner there. Gonna get these fan chests. Make sure that we get all these around this corner here. And we are actually gonna have to go back a little bit just to clean up this area that we've missed. So we're gonna go up here. Oops, that was a weird kind of flop. Let's try that again. Oh, I missed. You see, the enemies can be quite ruthless. If you miss them with your charge, they have no mercy. They will get you. Alright, so that is all of that section done. Let's carry on. Get this dragon. I'm gonna get this fodder as well, just so I got a butterfly for Sparks, just to heal him to full.
Watch out, Spyro. The Norks in these parts have discovered the power of electricity.
Yes, the electricity is one of the main problems of this level, actually. It's quite tough to time your jumps across these sections and, you know, take care of the enemies. So let's wait a second, just so that he finishes. There we go. I'm gonna go around the side. Ooh! You see, I was not prepared. I didn't think that I would actually aggro him from that far away. There we go. And we'll come back for that strong chest in just a second. Oh, I missed him. Oh, that could be bad. It's okay. We got him. There we go. There we are. Get this. Alright. And thankfully, I think the developers knew that this level was a little bit more of a hard one. They put a lot of health around for us, so that's good. I love how this dragon is just lounging about. It's quite funny. That's me when I have a day off work. Lounging about. We have quite a lot of lives at this point, so we don't really need to collect any, but the boxes are just so appetizing. They're a lovely purple colour, and they make a nice noise when you collect them. Gonna get some health here because I'm taking quite a bit of damage. Gonna get all of these chests along here. Alright, that's all that section done. Gonna get that chicken. Let's head on up here. Oh, I timed that rather poorly. But that's okay, because we need to go back round and get these anyway. I believe we have to make a loop round again, so let's do that. Maybe there's a chicken that we can get on the way. Aha. We'll get this one. There we are. Gonna wait. There we are. Oh, I missed that green. Let's get that. Okay. Gonna go across here. There we are. And I think that what I'll do is, maybe we'll go across here, collect these gems first. We're not done with the level yet, so we won't leave through the vortex just yet. But we can get all of the gems in here, and then we can actually get back across. It saves us having to go all the way back around again. So let's glide back over here, and there's some stairs here that we can get up. Here we go. Alright, and now the game kind of expects you to play around with your glides, because this took me a very long time to figure out how to get up here when I was young. So we glide around, and then we've got a bunch of rockets up here, which is going to open all of the strong chests for us. There we go. And there we are. Let's change the camera a little bit. So let's go across here first. There we go. And get these last few gems over here. Quite a long level, this one. Do we have everything? Yes. But yeah, that's quite a long level. That took quite some time. One of the harder levels, I would say. The game really does ramp up in its difficulty in this section, in my opinion. I'm gonna get those violet chests. Then, make sure we get all of them gems. These pigs can be quite a nuisance also. So we're just gonna make sure that we take care of them there. I'm gonna go around the back of here first, I think. Just to make sure that we get all of these hidden gems. Oh, I did miss one. Box there. Let's get that one. We'll get this dragon.
Spyro, it's great to see you.
This is my favourite dragon.
I've got to go.
Spyro, it's great to see you, but I have to go. So, such an unusual dragon. Humorous. Alright, so let's go into our next level, which is actually going to be the flight level. This one can be quite tricky. There's quite a risk of dying quite easily by falling in the water. But we're going to go around this way first. Get the boats and the arches. Oh, I kind of messed that up a little bit. Get this boat here. Make sure. Oh, this is kind of bad. This is kind of bad here. I hope I haven't missed a boat. Oh, I missed the boat. This is what I mean. Okay, one more boat. Where is he? There he is. Oh, and you see, I messed it up. Let's try that again. Once you get off rhythm, it can really mess you up. This time, we've got it for sure. I won't mess it up this time. At least, I will try not to mess it up this time. Concentrating a little bit just to make sure that I don't fall in the water again. let's get all these chests first, and then we can go back for all of the playing. Alright. One more. And then the rest of them should be in here. There we go. That's more like it. That's probably the hardest flight level, I would say. Alright, so get these before we go up the whirlwind. There we are, and we can head straight on into our next level, which is right here, which is Misty Bog. Now, Misty Bog, this is a notorious level for being difficult, and it's purely down to the frogs that are in this level, the attack frogs. They are extremely cute, but they are vicious and very deadly. And also, these little tree enemies here are an absolute nightmare. They go very, very fast, and when they eat you, they spit you back out very aggressively. And these are the frogs that I was talking about, and their range on their tongue attack is very, very large, so they are very dangerous. Just taking my time with them, just making sure that they don't get me here. We have a lot of lives to work with, so that's good. And I'm actually not going to... Actually, I will get these chests here. I was just about to say I'll get these chests on the way back, but I'll get them now, just in case I forget about them later on. Go. Get these. There we go. I'll get this dragon now. Roscoe.
Be on the lookout for attack frogs. They are cold-blooded killers.
They really are.
Frogs? And this used to be such a nice swamp.
It's hard to believe that it used to be a nice swamp, but okay. I'll take his word for it. Get the pig. This enemy. And then we'll go across here. And oops, I missed him. I'm gonna go across here, just get these last few enemies here. Go up here, and we may as well do this section. Gotta be very, very careful. There's a lot of frogs in this room. It's very, very dangerous. I will most certainly get hit in this section. Most certainly. Yes. I expected it. But it could have gone a lot worse than that. So we get the hardest part of the level out of the way now, and we can just clear up the next part, and it shouldn't be as bad. So alright, do this gems here, and we can actually glide back across and carry on with the level. So we're gonna go this way this time. Oops, that could be bad. We're on a green box. I'll try and get some health. Oh, going up this way next. Little fairy here tells us to go down. Gotta be very, very careful in this room here. These enemies can really take us out, so there we go. Not too bad. Zeke.
Thank you for releasing me.
I really like the name Zeke. It's a name that I really like. I'm a big fan. Alright, got all the gems there. Gonna get these. I think the pig killed the frog for us. Oops, okay, this is now quite scary. Oh, and we died. There we go, that's the first real death of the game. But that's okay, because it doesn't put us very far back at all. We are right where we died. It's not too bad. So we don't need to, oops, worry too much. Do you see what I was talking about with the pigs? Every enemy in this level is giving us a hard time. But we don't need to worry because we can get through it. Just gotta believe.
I'll tell you what to do with those creatures.
Here's Bubba.
Smash them, Spyro.
Bubba's my
Spread
favourite.
them out and squish them and squash them.
Especially in the Reignited trilogy. Bubba has got an absolutely amazing design in that, and he has got a wonderful voice actor and everything. He's just very, very charming in that version, and he's quite funny. So, just gonna go up here. It's a little hidden area up here that we can get all of these gems. And I don't think I'm making that. Okay. Gonna go along this little section here. Oh, 1 second. So sorry about that. Somebody was actually delivering a parcel, so I had to go get it. But I'm back now. And I got hit and died. Okay. Damn you, parcel man. You've ruined this run. I'm just kidding. Okay. Maybe we can get across here without taking any damage this time. But that's quite funny. Right. Let's carry on. And we should have everything, hopefully. Okay, let's get out of here. Misty Bog is probably my least favourite level of the entire game. I really, really don't like it. Just because it's quite difficult. Okay, but we're out now and we can carry on. And we're gonna go around here, get all these gems that are hidden away. And before we go into treetops, there is actually more gems, I believe. There we go. Just gonna double check. We got it. Okay. Let's go into treetops now. So this level is really the ultimate test of your supercharge abilities. So we're really gonna get tested right now. I'm gonna go up here, get all of these. It might take me a little bit of time just to figure out where everything is, so do forgive me if I miss anything. Get this key. Make sure we get all of these. There we are. Oh, missed him. I think that these little enemies are called banana boys, which is pretty funny. I never realised what it was that they actually threw, but I guess it's bananas. Pretty funny. Get this dragon here. So this dragon is actually going to be our saviour, because if we miss the supercharge and we fall into the void, then we can actually respawn on top of his little pedestal, so he's going to be our saviour for when we inevitably do fall off, because I can almost guarantee I will fall off at this level. So first supercharge we're going to do is go across the left here, see if we can make it across. There we go. you really have to do your glide. Well, you have to do your jump at the very, very end of that ramp, like even after the ramp, like almost do a jump after you've already gone off the edge of it to make this glide. It can be quite tricky. Make sure we get this thief because he has a very important gem that we need, of course. I'm gonna go back and then we're gonna do the supercharge across here. Get all of the gems. Oops, that's very rude of you, sir. How rude for him to hit me there. Okay. And then we're gonna go across this supercharge here. And with this one, we can hit this chest. There we go. Wonderful. Get this last enemy here. And then we can actually, I think the best thing to do here is actually to die. And then it will respawn us back at the dragon. So we don't have to travel as far back. Because where we really need to go next is over this way over here. So it's a little bit quicker to die and respawn at the dragon. And we need to chase this thief as well. Make sure we get the gems from the strong chest, or else we will be in trouble. Get Isaac here.
Spyro, if you jump at the end of a supercharge ramp, you can really go far.
A very good tip. Alright, so before we chase the thief to the right side, we're actually going to go across here and get all of these gems because they're very important. We have a lot of lives right now, which is great. Gonna go up here, across. Ooh, we're gonna stop. I almost went too far. There we are. Okay, got everything down here. And now we're gonna actually go back. I think actually the easiest thing would be to die again, because we need to start from here. Because we need to go across this side this time. Here we go. And then down here. And then we can get a really big, very fast supercharge, which lets us get up here. There we go. Make sure we get this thief too. There we are. Let's see. Okay, we got everything. Just what we'd like to see. Alright, so next level. Let's get into it. I'm actually going to go across to the level first before we clean up all the homeworld. Just to get it done and out the way. So Metalhead is the boss level of this homeworld. And he can be a pretty tricky boss. But I always really enjoyed this boss when I was young. I think it's really cool. So we'll get to see him very, very soon. Gonna make sure I get all these gems. And we can actually go down here, a little bit of a secret area. Get all of these. And we're actually going to go up, oops, all the way to the top, because this is where the key is. And then once we've got the key, I'm gonna make sure I get all the rest of these. And we can head off the whirlwind here. There we go. And we're going to do a big glide across here. There we go. Let's carry on. Oops, got hit by that guy there. Get these gems here. It's okay because there's a chicken. Like I was saying before, when Sparks is eating a butterfly, he can't actually collect gems. So that can be a little bit of a nuisance. Oops, I need that. Give me that. Alright. So far so good.
This big robot is all charged up.
This dragon is very Spyro colour palette. I always thought he looked very similar. When I was a kid, I thought maybe they might be related or something. So he is the boss, and the gimmick of this boss is that you have to destroy all of these little metal pillars, and that's how you get the boss to go into the next phase. There is quite a lot of gems, so we've got to make sure that we collect them all. I hope we haven't missed any. And we got the key, that's good. Oops, that was not intentional. I accidentally did not press the X button for my glide. There we go. I'm hoping I didn't miss a gold 10 gem in the second phase of the boss, because sometimes the enemy doesn't drop it, and yeah, it can be a bit annoying, so I really hope that I got that. I'm just going to change the camera. I need to glide across here. Get these. Alright. The moment of truth here. Have we got all of the gems? Nice. Okay, so now we just have to finish the rest of this homeworld. So we're almost done. I'm gonna actually go up here first. Get the key. Make sure that I get these. Make sure we get this guy. And then we're going to get this enemy next. There we go. Make sure we get all those. Use the key on this. Very nice. Get all these chests. There we go. And then we can actually do a little jump back up here. It's not intentional, but we can. Just get up there like that. I'm gonna make sure I get this gem. Okay. And if we look at our inventory, we have got everything. So we can talk to Cray. I feel so much better now that so many dragons have been rescued. Jump in the balloon and I'll show you the Dreamweaver's world. And with that, we're done with the fourth part of this playthrough. So I'll see you next time where we'll be doing Dreamweavers. See you then!